100 yards out, guys, with the SMC Bravo Chassis from Strike Industries. Shooting some C-Zone steel. Let's go! As always, guys, I like to give you full transparency on how we go about getting products here on the channel. Friends over at Strike Industries reached out and said, hey, do you want to check out our SMC Bravo chassis? And I said, yeah, I'm definitely into, all of the different things that you can do with the P320 series. So they sent us over the chassis, the forward magazine holder, as well as the brace and the shroud. So all of that is, you can kind of pick and choose what you want, including the charging handle. But they did send us out to us free of charge, so I do want you guys to keep that in mind as you watch this video. Thanks to Strike Industries, and yeah, let's hit the range. First rounds, guys, SMC Bravo chassis for the P320 from Strike Industries. Got a EOTech E-Flux on top with the Strike Industries charging handle in the back. Very easy. Shooting some SuperVel 115, and this is the SIG Spectre comp slide, so I do have a comp up in the front, but 10 yards out, let's see how it does. Here we go. So definitely a violent reaction. I've shot these different pistol chassis before, but having this come like right in your face right here, obviously it can't ever hit you in the face, but it's definitely an impulse. You're like, whoa, after the first one, but it felt super solid. And guys, this grouping, I picked up a P320 police trade-in from AIM Surplus, and it looks like I got lucky because those aren't the typical groupings that we get, Marco, with the P320 barrels. Oh, actually, never mind.
It's a different barrel.
Yeah, it's a different barrel. It's a Spectre comp one. Yeah. I got the P320 just for the FCU then. Yeah, FCU. So being the Spectre comp slide, we would hope that, what was that gun? That gun was like $1,200, I think. So yes, definitely what I want to see out of their barrels then. Let's have Marco shoot next and see what he thinks.
Just maybe shoots. I'm going for the headshots. That's pretty nice. Pretty comfy. You definitely see it come back to your face, like you said, but shoots good. The PDWs are life. It's kind of handy. Pushing to the left.
I love how, like, when you started seeing how tight of a group you got, you're like, all right, let's go faster, because then it just went boom, 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 boom. You only had one miss, and it was like the one over here.
Let's speed it up.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll check it for, I'm going to do 25 yard zero for this being a PDW, but we'll get it nice and tight at 25 and then get into it.
Cool.
So we got a decent zero at 25 with the Strike Industries setup here. I got a shoot and see target downrange with a phone recording so you guys can see the hits as they happen. And yeah, let's see how it groups here. Shot 10 just for fun there. Let's go take a look. Down here at the target now, guys, and watching the shot sequence playback, very interesting. So I thought it was me, maybe these flyers, but the fact we have two in the same hole, that is just, I guess, the trajectory of the barrel. Like, Marco and I were talking about this in a previous video. He's just like, SIG barrels for him has just been hit or miss, and from the ones that I purchased, it's kind of been the same. But you can see that we have a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 there in a 1.5. That's, yeah, so a 1.5 inch group there. You throw in these flyers. Now we're talking about a 3.5 inch group. It's still overall super tight. We're going to shoot a 5-inch circle here on this War Labs target in a second. But, I'm over here thinking, okay, that's me throwing it, that's me throwing it. But then you watch, I think the sequence went like this. It went 1, 2, 3. So my third shot was here. And then I think the last shot, the 10th shot, ended up being here. So for them to be hitting the same exact spots, I think it'd be very, very difficult for me to like jerk the trigger in the same exact error to make this happen again.
Probably like a lockup space inspect their barrel is. Because like the last gun we did the same thing. They do the same stringing, which is acceptable. It's not bad or anything. Just it is what it is.
Yeah, guys. Again, don't like. You're going to be hitting your headshots at 25 with this, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because I think people have this unrealistic expectation, like, hey, you have it on a table, on a thing, you're bench rested. Granted, my table moves a little bit, but it is as stable as I'm going to get, and this is what I expected. These two, though, that's something going on with the barrel for me to be hitting two in the same and two in the same. But overall, we'll go over here in this 5-inch round, and you'll see what we're hitting, but I'm just happy to understand the flyers aren't me. All right, Marco's going to shoot the 5-inch round steel that we have on this War Labs target.
Good pulls. One went off, I think.
What's that?
One went off, right? Was it hit?
Oh, I thought it was 2 misses, but still, I mean, we're hitting 5-inch circle.
Steady, but it's there. Still a handgun and a chassis at the end of the day, so I mean.
I'm going to try.
Yep, we'll try it out. But
I'm going to try standing.
Yeah.
Because I want to miss on camera as much as possible. It'll do it.
It's stupid. It is what it is.
So, 5-inch circle, 25 yards standing unsupported. I'll take it in this little chassis. I like it. And try some reload drills, guys, as this has the spare mag carrier up here with the mag release. Holds it nice and tight. All right, let's see. We're good there. Start the timer for me, Marco.
All right, ready. Stand by.
Whew. 2 years.
Let's see. 396.
396. All right, so that's what I want to do. That was my first one. So let's see. What is it? 396.
396.
All right. Let's see if I want to be. Ideally, I think what sub 3.5. I'd feel good about.
Sub 3 is good. Yeah. We'll see. Stand by. That's 290.
290. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can do sub 2.5.
Stand by. 253.
253. So 2.5 seconds. And guys, if you look at the hits, these are all alphas. So just over 2.5 seconds on a 1R1 on a platform I haven't played with. I know you guys are going to ask, hey, how's it compare to Flux? This is kind of where the comparison part for me would come in. I will say the Flux reloading setup is much easier because the button's intuitive and it's right here, and it'll actually release both. But this wasn't difficult at all to use. I mean, by my third run, I'm getting 2.5 seconds, guys, here. They do make an extended button for this right here, but I'm actually not having any issues pushing in on the standard one. The mag that I have in here is just stiff, but it comes out. When we're using the extended mags they have, it was fine. So you guys see it's coming out pretty easily. So you can run the extended one. I feel like for me, if I ran the extended one, I'd be more worried about pushing it with my grip up here. But it does come with an extended one if you guys want to try that. I prefer this one though. Super easy install, so I wanted to throw it on here for you guys. This is the extended mag release. As you guys can see, it's on the main chassis here, but threw it on the mag holder up here, and it's actually not too bad. I can feel my hand squeezing on it, and I can hear it, but the other side protrudes out like a regular mag release, and it's not going to be able to go past my hand, so the mag isn't going to release unless I come here with intention and really get it out. So should be good. It definitely is easier to hit that button with the extension, and it's nice too because you don't have to pop out the whole mag release. The extension piece actually has a threaded insert on the regular mag release, and you just thread it in with the Phillips head screwdriver, and it's solid there, good to go. But let's try some 1R1s with this, see if I can beat that 253. Go ahead, Marco.
Stand by. And 239.
239. So there you go. The extended mag release got me a little, what is it, went from a 253 to 239, so what,
Yeah.
14/10 of a second?
Yep.
All right, let's try one more.
Stand by. $241.
241. Okay, so pretty consistent. But yeah, so throwing this on didn't hinder my grip at all. I was worried about coming here squeezing too hard and the mag falling out, but not an issue whatsoever. So yeah, if you guys are wondering that and you get this extended mag release, you're gonna be good to go. So guys, with the Strike Industries SMC Bravo chassis in its folded configuration, you can still shoot it. So, you know, instance, say you're the passenger and, I don't know, you're using this on some type of military op or plain clothes for law enforcement or whatever it may be. You're in the passenger seat, threat comes up through the window, you come up, you can shoot it, boom, come up on the back side of the brace, you're gonna push up, which releases the mechanism, fold it out, and then you can take your more precise headshots. So we'll come down here and look at the target. Keeping everything still center here. And these were the headshots, 1, 2. We definitely think that the SMC Bravo chassis would be an ideal backpack setup. So scenario, Marco's chilling at a park. Dudes come in, start firing off rounds. And he's got it stationed up in his bag. Deploys it. Sitting 25 yards out. Deploys the brace, comes up, deploys the contact. And there he goes. Hitting multiple, you know, 9-inch steel targets at 25 yards. So, what are some tips throwing in the backpack?
I do not like having the chambered because it's no trigger guard on it, and it's a SIG 320. So you know how that goes, fellas.
So you guys saw him deploy, and then using that charging handle, he was able to quickly rack it.
Very easy to do.
So,
Very natural.
with it not having anything covering the trigger guard, and you know, P320 and all, definitely not chambered, but pretty slick setup, man.
Yeah, it's nice. It's comfy.
Back at 100 now. Let's see how the SMC Bravo does. 9-inch steel target in the center from More Labs. Here we go. I'll take those all day long. Marco for 100.
High right a little bit, but hits are there. Just gotta do your job on it.
So explain for the audience, with the stigmatism, what do you see?
The dot on this is not that clean to me. It's like a freaking big ass slash.
Because I noticed when I brought it back up, you had it turned all the way down to make it super small.
I can barely. It's almost covering like more than half the target for me
Gotcha.
with this EOTech, but not for some people. The difference in diodes is like brand dependent. So find the one that works best for you. For
Like I love the ACSS.
Yeah.
Marco and Landon hate it.
Yeah, can't see nothing on that. Yeah, honestly, Hollow Sun, which is why I shoot for them, is actually the best looking diode to me.
It's just as crisp.
My eye, it's crispy.
Oh,
Oh!
oh, I got double feet now.
One jam.
All right, guys, we are back out on the range for part 2 with the SMC Bravo chassis from Strike Industries. As you can see, Marco and I are in different clothes. It's also not 120 degrees out. Unfortunately, during the first portion of the video, this charging handle snapped on us. It started malfunctioning and making the slide kind of tilt up, and it would not fully cycle the slide. So we reached out to Strike Industries, sent them photos of what happened. They were able to get us a replacement charging handle, and now we're back out here on the range to finish up the video. So with that being said, we're going to get some mags loaded up, and we're going to run some drills. So guys, having the multiple points of contact definitely is going to make it easier for me to shoot on the move. I'm able to just, you know, get this thing nice and tight and yeah, use it like a PDW. So, you know, I think there's definitely a lot of good places for it. I like that there's other contenders on the market. I know a lot of people are going to already ask, like, hey, how does it compare with the, you know, Flux Raider? There's pros and cons. You know, some people like the quick deployment feature of you hitting a button and coming out. I kind of like that this is ambidextrous. So if you're a lefty, you know, it's kind of like answers the question for you. I do like that you just hit up on this and it comes out. But yeah, I'm gonna have Marco run some stuff, see how fast he can burn it down with this setup, and we'll get into final thoughts. Alright, time for final thoughts now on the Strike Industries SMC Bravo Chassis for the P320. Marco, start it off, bud.
PDWs are cool now. 320 is nice. It's like a Lego kit for an adult, so you can really just drop it in there. As you know, the firearm's actually the trigger unit. Little reload mag right here, and the little magazine holder makes it convenient for shooting, nice and tight like that with the brace. Folding, got 1-point sling loops there, or the QD mounts, I should say, both sides. You can fold left to right, right to your lefty. I don't like the charging handle. I usually don't run charging handles on a PDW system like this. I usually just charge it off the optic itself, I will say. I will say it's pretty fun to shoot, especially when it's ported like that. But I like it.
Guys, lots of pros on this. I do like, you know, the whole PDW chassis setup. I think it's one of my favorite things about the P320. I will say at the same time, you are limited to what you can do with the P320. You know, we haven't had the best accuracy with the different P320s that I've purchased, but you know, if you throw in a match grade barrel, something like that, I'm sure that would take care of it. Charging handle. At first, guys, I really did like the charging handle. I like being able to come up on the side, but you know, it broke on us for one. The other thing for me, when I typically shoot, because I've shot 1911s for so long, when I come up, my thumb is up, and one time, man, it just grabbed my thumb. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do that again. So for me, I probably wouldn't rock the charging handle, but everything else, like the magazine holder, I like the angle of it. It's super easy to access, as you guys saw in the reload portion. I think that's a cool feature. And then I like that this brace is, you know, ambi. It'll fold either way. I like that you just push up on it and it comes out very easy to deploy. Single point sling's cool. You know, you can throw it on a sling, a bungee sling that's cross body and then under your armpit, and you're wearing a big flannel, something like that, doing some type of protective detail. It's gonna be really cool to have, you know, this type of setup with 3 points of contact. But yeah, I'm not sure on price, guys. I know that I think you have to build it on their website the way you want it. So if you want their brace, if you want their magazine holder, the shroud, the chassis itself. So I'm not sure, because I know you guys are gonna be like, hey, how does it compare to other chassis systems on the market? With that being said, I'm glad that there's other chassis systems on the market, guys. You know, it's great to have options. That's why we live in this country. You know, your freedom, you know, to choose what you want to use. You want to run this, you want to run the Flux Raider, you can run whichever you want. I have a couple Flux Raiders. I love those too. They're great. I do like the quick deployment on the Flux Raider. However, it's not ambi, and I do like how this folds to each side, because you guys saw when you want to shoot this single-handed, it's kind of easy, but I also like how it's just simple to hit up, pull out, and go. So, you know, once I learned that, our buddy David was like, hey man, all you have to do on that is push up, because I was hitting the button every time, kind of educated me on that, and it was really easy to use. I would like to see maybe a longer grip. Like, it looks like it's a compact style grip, but other than that, even their base pads are really cool. I like the bronze, I like how it extends and the aesthetic of it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty cool setup. I think if you really want it to shine and perform well, you want to, you know, probably run like a Legion length. I'm running the Spectre comp, so it's got a compensator on the end of it. I know that with their comp, I think they use the Harrington Arms comp. I think it'll come flush with the shroud. Yep. So the shroud, I definitely want that there. I don't want my hand coming in front of the muzzle. But other than that, you know, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. You know, our only issue that we had with it was the charging handle breaking on us. And like I said, you know, just being honest, I probably wouldn't use the charging handle. That's just me, because I run my thumbs up, you know, from running 1911s, 2011s for so long. But again, training thing, like as you guys saw throughout the rest of the video, after I hit my thumb once, it didn't hit it again because I kept that thumb down. That was a self-correcting problem. So, but any questions, comments, leave them down below. Happy to answer them. Thanks to our buddy David. You know, we shot a couple matches. You and David hang out quite a bit. All the time. But we were able to talk, and he got this out to us. And yeah, it was fun to shoot. But yeah, again, anything you guys got, let me know down below. Thanks to SuperVel. Thanks again, David and Strike Industries. Appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like, subscribe, do all that stuff. If you are not subscribed and you're watching this video, please do me a favor, subscribe, guys, because we have over 2 million people watching our videos every month, and yet we only have 150,000 subscribers. So if you found any value in this video, please just do us a favor, hit that button. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.